Welcome back to Chat English, where we help you speak without fear and connect with the world.
Imagine this. You are standing in a busy coffee shop. It is Tuesday morning and there is a long line of people behind you. You finally get to the front and the barista asks you a simple question.
Maybe she asks, "Do you have room for cream?" Or "Is this for here or to go?"
Exactly. You know the answer. It is a simple answer. But suddenly, your mind goes completely blank. The English words just vanish.
Oh, I hate that feeling. Your hands start to sweat. The silence feels so loud, like a siren. You can feel the people behind you staring at your back.
We call this the brain freeze. It happens when you know the vocabulary, but the pressure makes your brain stop working.
I remember when I first moved to a new city and had to speak a new language, I practiced my order for 10 minutes while standing in line. But the moment the cashier looked at me, I froze. I was so embarrassed that I just smiled, nodded, and walked away without my coffee.
That is exactly what we want to stop today. Silence is the enemy, not mistakes. Today, we are giving you the emergency kit.
These are 3 simple, natural phrases to save you when your brain stops working. By the end of this episode, you will never have to walk away without your coffee again.
That is a big promise, Jessica, but I think we can keep it.
I think so too. Because the problem isn't that you don't know English. The problem is that you panic.
Right. Let's talk about that panic for a second. Why do we freeze?
I think it is perfectionism. We think we have to speak quickly and perfectly, like a native speaker.
But even native speakers freeze. I forget words all the time.
You do?
Oh, absolutely. Yesterday, I was talking to my mechanic and I forgot the word for, the round rubber thing on the car.
The tire?
Yes, the tire. See, I am a native speaker and I forgot the word tire, but I didn't panic. I just used a bridge phrase to keep the conversation going.
That is the key. You didn't stay silent. You kept talking.
Exactly. When you stay silent, the other person feels awkward. They don't know if you didn't hear them or if you don't understand or if you are ignoring them.
Silence breaks the connection. And we always say on this channel, connection, not perfection.
I love that rule. Connection is the goal. So the emergency kit is designed to maintain the connection even when the vocabulary is gone.
It buys you time. It helps you breathe. And it shows the other person that you are still in the conversation.
Shall we open the kit?
Let's do it. What is the first tool in the emergency kit?
The first phrase is perfect for when you know the word, but you just can't remember it right now.
Oh, that is the most frustrating feeling. It is right there in your head, but it won't come out of your mouth.
Exactly. So instead of standing there in silence looking confused, you say, "It's on the tip of my tongue."
It's on the tip of my tongue. I love that phrase. It is so visual.
It is. It means the word is sitting right here, on my tongue, ready to jump out, but it is stuck.
It sounds very natural, too. It doesn't sound like a textbook phrase.
No, not at all. If you say, "I cannot remember the vocabulary word," you sound like a student.
You sound like a robot. I am experiencing memory failure.
Exactly. But if you say, "Oh, what is that word? It's on the tip of my tongue," you sound like a native speaker who is just having a human moment.
And it relaxes the other person, too. They know you understood the concept, you just lost the label.
Right. Let's practice the intonation because that is important here. You can't say it like a robot. You have to sound a little bit frustrated, but in a fun way.
Like you are searching for it. It's on the tip of my tongue.
Perfect. You almost stretch out the word tip. It's on the tip of my tongue.
I know his name. It's on the tip of my tongue.
See? You are already doing it. And notice what happens when you say that, Jessica. You are still speaking English.
That is true. I am not silent. I am describing my situation in English.
And that keeps the confidence high. You are in control. You are telling the other person, "Wait with me. I almost have it."
And usually, what happens when you say that?
Usually, the other person tries to help you.
Yes, they become your teammate.
If I say, "I want to buy it's on the tip of my tongue, the fruit, the yellow one, long."
Banana?
Yes, banana. See, you helped me. We had a conversation.
If you had just stood there silently, I would have felt awkward. I might have walked away.
Or I might have tried to guess random things. Do you want an apple, a car, a shoe?
Exactly. So phrase number 1, it's on the tip of my tongue. Use this when you know the word exists, but you can't grab it.
It is a lifesaver. Okay, are you ready for the second tool in the kit?
I am ready. What do we do if we completely forget the word, or maybe we never learned it?
This is a brave one. This requires a little bit of courage, but it is so powerful. Phrase number 2 is, how do I say that in English?
How do I say that in English? Oh, I like that. It is very honest.
It is vulnerability, and vulnerability connects people.
A lot of learners are afraid to admit they don't know something. They think it makes them look stupid.
I actually think it makes you look smart. It shows you are an active learner. You are curious.
And you are engaging the other person as a teacher or a helper. People love to help.
They really do. Think about the barista situation again. You want what is it called? A napkin?
Yes, a napkin.
But you forget the word napkin. You can point and say, can I have one of those? Sorry, how do I say that in English?
The barista will immediately say, "Oh, a napkin? Sure."
And smile, because you asked for help in a nice way.
Notice the grammar there too. It is a question. How do I say that?
You can also use this to describe something. For example, I need the thing for writing. How do I say that in English?
A pen?
Yes, a pen. It turns a monologue into a dialogue. You are working together to find the meaning.
It stops the panic because you are giving the problem to the other person. You are sharing the burden.
That is a beautiful way to put it. You are sharing the burden. You are not alone in the conversation anymore.
And you learn a new word. If you just stay silent, you learn nothing. If you ask, how do I say that? You learn napkin or pen or tire.
So it is an emergency tool, but it is also a learning tool.
I have a friend who used this on a date.
On a date, that is high pressure.
Very high pressure. She was telling a story about her job and she forgot the word for deadline.
That is an important word.
It is. She paused and said, I have a big, oh, how do I say that in English when you must finish the work by Friday?
And what did the date say?
He said, a deadline? And she said, yes, a deadline. And then they started talking about deadlines and stress. It actually started a whole new topic.
If she had just frozen and looked panicked, the date might have thought she wasn't interested.
Or that she was bored.
So phrase number 2, how do I say that in English? Don't be afraid to ask.
Before we get to the third phrase, Dave, I want to welcome our new listeners.
Oh yes, we have so many new friends joining us every week.
It is amazing. If you are listening to this and you are nodding your head because you have felt that brain freeze, please click the subscribe button.
Yes, join the family. We are building a community of brave learners here.
And if you have ever frozen in a conversation, hit the like button right now. Let's see how many of us there are.
I bet there are thousands. I am clicking the like button in my mind right now.
Me too. Okay, Dave, what is the third tool?
The third tool is for when you need to buy time. Maybe you don't want to ask for help and it isn't quite on the tip of your tongue. You just need 5 seconds to breathe and find the word.
Sometimes that is all we need, just a moment to calm down.
Exactly, but you can't just be silent for 5 seconds. 5 seconds of silence is a very long time in a conversation.
It feels like 5 hours.
So you need a placeholder. Phrase number 3 is, let me think for a second.
Let me think for a second.
Or simply, give me a second.
This one is all about control.
Yes, when you freeze, you feel out of control. You feel like the car is sliding on ice.
That is a scary feeling.
When you say, let me think for a second, you are putting your hand on the steering wheel. You are telling the other person, I am here. I am thinking. Wait for me.
It commands respect.
It does. It sounds very confident.
Instead of, or looking at the floor, you look the person in the eye and say, let me think for a second.
And then you can look away. You can look up at the sky. You can look thoughtful.
It changes your body language, doesn't it?
Completely. If you stay silent, you look small. You shrink.
You hunch your shoulders. You look down.
But if you say, let me think, you usually stand up straighter. You are taking space in the conversation.
And you are using the present continuous grammar indirectly here, right? You are describing your mental state.
Yes, I am thinking. You are narrating what is happening inside your brain.
It is so much better than silence.
Even in job interviews, this is powerful.
Oh, interviews are the ultimate brain freeze zone.
They are. Imagine the interviewer asks you a difficult question. What is your biggest weakness?
Panic.
If you sit there silently for 10 seconds, you look unprepared.
You look like you don't know the answer.
But if you say, that is a great question. Let me think for a second.
You look thoughtful. You look like you are taking the question seriously.
Exactly. It turns a negative, forgetting, into a positive, careful thinking.
Let me think for a second. It gives you permission to breathe.
And usually, once you breathe, the word comes back.
It always does. The panic pushes the words away. Calmness brings them back.
So those are the 3 phrases. Let's review them quickly before we see them in action.
Number 1, it's on the tip of my tongue. Use this when you almost have it.
Number 2, how do I say that in English? Use this to ask for help and connect.
And number 3, let me think for a second. Use this to buy time and stay confident.
I want to share a story about a listener named Maria. She wrote to us from Brazil.
I remember Maria's message. It was so inspiring.
Maria has been learning English for 3 years, but she was terrified of speaking at work. She works for a big international company.
She said she used to hide in the bathroom during conference calls.
She did. She was so afraid of the brain freeze, but she had a big interview for a promotion. She knew she had to speak English.
That is terrifying.
She wrote the emergency kit phrases on a sticky note and put it on her laptop screen.
That is such a good idea. Visual reminders help so much.
During the interview, the manager asked her about a specific project she managed last year. Maria knew the project perfectly, but she forgot the word for budget.
Oh no, that is a key word for a project manager.
She felt the panic rising. She felt the heat in her face, but then she looked at her sticky note.
What did she say?
She looked right at the camera and said, "We had a very strict, it's on the tip of my tongue, the money plan for the project."
She used the definition.
And the interviewer smiled and said, "The budget?"
And Maria said,
"Yes, the budget. We had a strict budget." And she kept going.
she didn't freeze, she didn't apologize.
That is the important part. She didn't say, sorry, my English is bad. She just used the bridge.
And did she get the job?
She got the job.
Wow, that makes me so happy.
And she told us that the interviewer actually gave her feedback later. He said she seemed composed under pressure.
Composed under pressure. That is what we all want.
He didn't notice that she forgot a word. He noticed that she handled it calmly.
That is the secret, isn't it? People don't care about your vocabulary as much as they care about your confidence.
Maria proved that. You are brave, Maria. Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations. And to everyone listening, you can do exactly what Maria did.
In fact, let's practice it right now. We are going to build a simulator.
A simulator. I like the sound of that.
Yes, I am going to be the student who freezes. Jessica, you are going to be the coach, and I want our listeners to practice with us.
Okay, I am ready. What is the scenario?
We are at a restaurant. I am ordering dinner.
Okay, listeners, imagine you are at the table. The waiter is waiting.
I want to order the chicken, but I forget the word for spicy.
Okay, the waiter asks, how would you like your chicken prepared?
I would like it to be very,
Stop. Dave, you are freezing. You are saying,
I'm panicking. I can't remember the word.
Don't panic. Look at your emergency kit. Which phrase fits here? You know the feeling, but not the word.
I think I should use number 1.
Okay, try it.
I would like it to be very, it's on the tip of my tongue. Hot like fire?
Do you mean spicy?
Yes, spicy. Thank you.
See how much better that felt?
It felt great. I didn't feel stupid. I felt like we were solving a puzzle together.
Let's try another one. Different scenario.
Okay, I am meeting my new neighbor. I want to tell him I work as an accountant, but I forget the word accountant.
Okay, neighbor says, hi, nice to meet you. What do you do for work?
I am an,
Freeze. You are stuck. Which phrase, Dave?
I'm totally blank. I need help. Phrase number 2.
Go for it.
I am an... how do I say that in English? I work with numbers and taxes.
Oh, are you an accountant?
Yes, an accountant.
Perfect. You described it using simple words, and then you asked for the label.
And notice, listeners, I didn't just stop at the phrase. I gave a clue. I work with numbers.
That is a pro tip. Use the emergency phrase plus a clue.
How do I say that in English? It is a fruit. It is yellow.
How do I say that in English? It is big and it flies.
A plane.
Exactly. The phrase opens the door and the clue walks through it.
Okay, last scenario. This is a tough one. Your boss asks you why the report is late.
Oh, stress level 100.
Boss says, Dave, why isn't this report on my desk?
And you have a reason, but you need to translate it in your head. It is complicated.
I need time.
Use phrase 3.
That is a fair question. Let me think for a second. The data from the marketing team was delayed.
Wow, that sounded very professional.
It felt professional. If I had said,
You would sound guilty.
But let me think for a second sounds responsible.
It sounds like you are carefully considering your answer because you care about the truth.
Even if the truth is I forgot, you still sound better.
Fake it until you make it, right?
Absolutely. These phrases are your armor. You put them on and the arrows of embarrassment cannot hurt you.
I love that image. Your armor against embarrassment.
And remember, using these doesn't mean you failed.
No.
It means you are communicating. Communication is a messy business. It is never perfect.
Even between two native speakers, it is messy. We misunderstand each other, we mumble, we forget words.
The goal isn't a perfect script. The goal is a bridge from my mind to your mind.
And these phrases are the materials to build that bridge.
So listeners, I have a challenge for you today.
We love challenges. What is it?
Do not just listen to this episode and nod your head. You have to use these tools.
Put them in your pocket.
Literally, write them down or put them in the Notes app on your phone.
And the next time you are speaking English, maybe to a colleague, maybe to a tutor, maybe even to yourself, try to freeze on purpose.
Oh, I like that. Practice freezing.
Pretend you forgot a word, even if you know it.
Say, please pass the, oh, it's on the tip of my tongue, the salt.
Just to see how it feels, just to practice the rhythm. Because when the real panic comes, you won't have time to think.
You need muscle memory.
You need the phrase to be ready.
It is like a fire drill. You practice the fire drill when there is no fire, so you are safe when there is a fire.
Exactly. Be brave. Try it out.
I promise you, the first time you use how do I say that in English and someone smiles and helps you, you will feel a weight lift off your shoulders.
You will realize that the world is friendly.
Most of it, anyway.
Most of it. And we are definitely friendly here.
We are. We love hearing from you.
Which brings us to our question for the day. We want to know which phrase is your favorite.
Yes, we have 3 options, A, B, or C.
Option A. It's on the tip of my tongue.
Option B, how do I say that in English?
Option C. Let me think for a second.
Or if you are feeling shy today, you can just write no more freezing.
I love that. No more freezing. Tell us in the comments, which one will you use first? I think my favorite is A, tip of my tongue. It is just fun to say. I am a fan of B. I like asking for help. It makes me friends. We read every single comment, you know.
We do. It is the highlight of our morning. Coffee and comments.
The best combination.
And if you found this emergency kit useful, please share this episode with a friend who is learning English.
Maybe a friend who gets nervous. Send it to them and say, this will help you.
Let's help everyone speak without fear. Let's grow this community of brave communicators.
Yes, let's keep growing together.
Thank you for spending your time with us today. We know you are busy, and we appreciate you.
You are doing great. Keep practicing.
We will see you in the next episode.
Bye for now.
See you soon.